Hi. Welcome to Reddit Cheating's official channel. Please, don't forget to subscribe and like our videos, so we can keep growing. And now, it's story time.
My husband cheated on me with my mother, and I walked in on it. I don't have anyone to talk to. My mother is my best friend, she's the one I would be opening up to about this. Here is some background. My husband is 30 and I am 27. My mother is 45 but looks way younger than that. I have met my husband when we were both 16. We've been together ever since. We also have 3 kids together. Sorry for my spelling and stuff. I am crying as I am writing this and am pretty messed up. I just needed to write the story and let it out of my head. If I want, I'll go crazy for sure. My husband has a pretty good job with a good income. He's an attorney. I'm a stay-at-home mom and I take care of the kids. Making food, cleaning the house, and all that good stuff. Our marriage was amazing. At least I thought so. We loved each other and took good care of each other. We did everything together. We could not get our hands off of each other. Then sometime last year, my husband's behavior changed. He became cold, didn't want to be intimate with me. He barely touched or kissed me. Kept saying he has to go with his friends to have a couple of drinks. My husband barely came home anymore. I started to suspect something is wrong. I was so right. One day we're watching Netflix together, finally some quality time. Then he gets a text. I couldn't read the notification thingy, but I just saw my mom's name. I did not say anything. Maybe it's just another Barb, after all. Barbara is a very common name in Florida. But I could not let it go. I kept thinking about that text, and I had to do something. So I have decided to go through my husband's phone while he was asleep. First time, he caught me, and started screaming at me saying, I invaded his privacy. I told him, if you got nothing to hide, show me the phone. He replied, I don't have to show you anything. If you don't trust me, that's on you. A typical cheater's response. Anyway, I waited for another opportunity. And it arrived pretty quickly. One day, my husband was watching some fight. I am not into sports at all, on TV, and he left his phone in his room charged. I went into the room quickly, locked the door behind me. I was very silent, but I felt very nervous because I know that, if he caught me this time, I am in trouble. I went through his messages, and I read this text. Can't wait to see you again, Barb. I get hard just thinking of you. After reading this text, I started crying immediately. I could not believe he was cheating. My heart was pounding so fast and I prayed to God that it was not my own mother. So I clicked on the contact profile, and my world collapsed. It was my mother's phone number. I then checked his pictures, and I saw him lying in bed with my mother taking selfies. I couldn't do it anymore. I just screamed. He rushed to our bedroom and started knocking, and I unlocked the door. I screamed, how could you do this with my own mother? You boss. He said, I am sorry, she seduced me, it wasn't my fault. I left the house, I couldn't deal with it. Now I am not sure what to do next. We have children. He later explained that she did seduce him, and he is just a man, and he has needs, and all that other BS. My mother has always been kind of a horrible person. Narcissistic. Borderline. But, over the years, and after having my children, we've grown really close. I don't have many friends, so my mother was my one constant, other than my husband. A week later, I came back home and have decided to forgive him. He said it won't happen again. But again, he lied. So yeah. One morning I woke up and found that my husband still hadn't come to bed after we had a party one evening. It was super late, and I went looking for him. I drove to my mother's house, and saw his car in the parking. OMG. I felt horrible. I unlocked the door and stumbled across a scene that I can never unsee. My mother, with my husband, in bed. I can't expand on that, it just keeps playing over and over again in my head. I can't talk to my siblings about it, obviously. I don't want to talk to any other friends because I don't want them to tell me to leave my husband. I can't talk to my husband about how badly it hurt me that my mother did this, and I can't talk to my mother about how bad it hurt that my husband did this. This happened on December 23rd. I was stuck in bed the entire next day, sick and depressed, on Christmas Eve. Then had to wake up on Christmas, with the kids, and have my siblings and mother there and had to pretend that everything was fine. Also, my husband and I have been trying for another baby, so in Christmas Eve, I had to take a damn pregnancy test less than 12 hours since I witnessed him cheating on me. I can't sleep at night. I'm taking sleeping pills so I won't just lay there and think about everything. My husband is being supportive. He's apologetic. Again blaming my mother. You don't know her. I do know it's her fault, but I feel like he should have avoided it. He's doing everything he should be. I'm just having a hard time coping. Having a hard time not being able to talk to anyone close to me about what happened. I do have a questions to the men here. Do you think my husband is at fault? I do get that men are having a very hard time controlling themselves when being seduced by a good-looking female. But I can't put myself in his shoes. I am just trying to understand his side, I guess, because I don't want to get divorced. Any advice? Thanks.
Here are the top comments for this post. Also, if you've enjoyed our editing so far, drop us a like, we appreciate you. Your mom is not your friend. Sad face. I am so sorry that your support system is such a shaky read. Oh hell no. You should tell them both how you feel. You're sugar-coating this and you shouldn't. You're drunk or not, still cheated. Blame both, not just your mom. I'd say cut all ties with your mom. She's not your friend if she would do something like that.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more interesting Reddit cheating stories.